Hi there. I thought I'd talk today about being the best person that you could possibly be. You'll find gurus that will tell you how to get rich, how to write a best-selling novel, how to find the best girl or guy. But do any of them teach you how to be the best person you can be? I don't know of anyone. So let's take a look at this. First of all, let me quote something from William Glasser, Dr. William Glasser, MD, in his reality therapy. He made a big point that we all have a fundamental desire to be loved and to be able to love. Both sides are important. And also that we all have the right and the entitlement and the longing and the wish to be valuable to others and be appreciated as valuable. In other words, having a sense of worth. Now, there are various codes of behaviors and people saying the way they think you should be and do and act. There are certain very fundamental things that you find in all societies. For example, don't kill or harm others. Most of us would take that as a given. I'm not sure about the pharmaceutical industry. But also don't steal or take things that don't belong to you. And again, I'm not that sure about the pharmaceutical industry. And then the final thing, really, the sort of basic three is be honorable, be trustworthy, and do what you say and mean what you say. And again, I worry about the pharmaceutical industry. I'm not even kidding, but anyway, that's an aside issue. But I suppose everybody's heard what we call the golden rule, which is, treat other people the way you'd want them to treat you, which is interesting, and it's funny and obvious and logical that everybody's come up with it, whether it's Islam, Buddhism, whatever, Christians. It says a lot, really, that we all, we'd like to treat other people well, and the best way to judge that is how would you like to be treated? If you're going to be a jerk to other people and expect them to be nice to you, that doesn't work. There's lots of dictatorial leaders and, half-performing, monarchs and people like that. They often, as they're dragged off to the dungeons screaming for mercy, they wouldn't give mercy to other people. So you've always got to keep in mind that you may not be in the position of power that you are ultimately and forever, so treat people nice. And I've heard being said, treat people nice on the way up, because even if that person's coming down, you're on the way up. You never know when you might need that person. But more importantly, there may come a day when you're going down and you'd like people on the way up to treat you well. I sincerely hope so. So I have created this gentle person's guide to good behavior. Now, let me talk to you about a gentle person. In the old days, a gentleman, and by inference a gentlewoman, but nobody ever wrote about that in those days. A gentleman was a person who was decent and did the right thing, behaved in a proper way, treated other people well, was not abrasive and didn't rough people up. In other words, he was gentle. So he was a gentleman. And they had this ritual code of behavior, what you were supposed to do. And the whole idea is you didn't stir each other up and rough each other up. It was all kind of phony ritual. Most of it we've lost today, so I don't think that really matters. But I don't think there's anything wrong with the core principle of trying to be a gentle person. So I've come up with this gentle person's guide to good behavior, and I want to share that with you. I'll go on in detail and deal with it segment by segment, but I just want you to understand from this video that the overall message, which is that really the idea is to be the best person that you can be, a person you'd be proud to be, that a gentle person that others get along with, they value you, they honor you, but that will only come about if you value and honor other people. And that's what this kind of code of conduct is about, really. It's particularly about honoring other people. Everyone has a worth of some kind, and we want you to observe that. Okay, so I hope you get a lot out of this series, A Gentle Person's Guide to Good Behavior. Thanks very much for listening. Take care.